Local business people have been surveyed about their satisfaction in dealing with the City Council. It's highlighted room for improvement, and council staff are working to make business interactions easier. Simon Pickford is the council's General Manager of Service and Development, and he joins us to explain. Good evening, Simon.
Good evening.
Tell us about the business satisfaction survey.
The business satisfaction survey was the first time we'd really done something as big as this, looking at how we're doing basically with our business community. So we do a lot of surveying of our residents, seeing how we're doing generally. But this is the first time we'd gone out on such a big scale and asked the business community how we're doing.
How many surveys did you send out?
Just over 1,200.
And how many were received?
A really good response. We were so pleased, about 26%, which for a survey like this was a really good response rate.
Oh goodness. Well, what do businesses like about their dealings with the council?
It might surprise some people, but people actually enjoy dealing with council staff. They found council staff in general very helpful, very friendly and approachable, which was heartening to see.
What things do they want to see improvements?
It's things around our process, no surprise really. We have a problem with our consistency. What people want when they come to us is a consistent approach. So they want to get a consistent set of answers. They want to understand the rules that we're applying and how we're applying them. I think at the bottom of it though is communication. We need to communicate better with our customers, explain why we're making the decisions we're making, and bring them along with us. It's easy to become a regulator and say, well, no, you can't do that. But they need to understand maybe why, and maybe there's a reason we could maybe get round and make a solution happen for them, but not in the way they thought originally.
So what's being done to address that?
We're doing a lot of work around our processes, a lot of work around our communications. The line we have to walk, council as a regulator has to walk that fine line. We want to be business friendly, we want to be customer friendly and help with our customers. But we have at the same time to maintain the regulatory role, and that's a fine line to walk. So it's about helping customers understand the hoops they have to jump through. Maybe it's aligning the hoops and getting them to jump through all at once and easing them across the line. So that's where we're focusing our energy.
What are the sort of things that businesses come to the council for?
It's a whole myriad of things. What I'm really focused on at the moment is helping those small to medium-sized businesses. So it's things like, you take an example of a hairdressers or beauticians. They want to open a business, but it's quite often things like building consent, a resource consent. They might have to touch on the environmental health side as well as signage. So it can be a whole myriad of things. It can be something simple, or in opening a new business in a new premise. That can be a lot of different consents to get.
What sort of council projects are in place already to help businesses?
We're working on a number of things. We have something called red carpet, so for big projects. So it might be a large franchise store coming to town. We need to make sure all those consents are aligned, and so we work very closely with businesses, developers, and making sure that they are smooth through the process, because we recognise the economic benefit to the city. But what we're moving into now is maybe the small to medium-sized businesses, and so it's setting up case management meetings at the very beginning so that people understand what they're up for when they start.
How does the council, the DCC, fare against other councils in the country when it comes to business satisfaction?
That's always a challenge. The survey that we did looked at how we were doing. It didn't look at, it wasn't benchmarked against others, but we're working very closely with the other councils in the region so that we are at least measuring the same kind of thing, so we can get an idea of how we're doing. And we all recognise some things we do individually very well and some poorly, and we want to learn off each other.
From the DCC, Simon Pickford, General Manager of Service and Development, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.